Square Root of Margaret are not a country and western band, but they are rural because they're from Chatham, Kent. Now, I've done my Chatham research. It's also known as the Maple City, Chatham.
The land of the talking pig. Chatham.
Nice.
There you go.
And Chatham, just for a little quick, short history lesson, amalgamated with Kent, County of Kent, 1998. True or false?
98? I'll say true.
True. Yeah.
It's a bit of a blur.
True or false? Chatham was an underground railroad passageway.
Yeah,
True.
Buxton actually.
Buxton,
Yeah.
yeah.
There
They
we
even
go.
know the spot. True or false? Chatham Kent is riddled with ghost stories.
It's true.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any Chatham Kent ghost stories?
The Baldoon Mystery, just outside Wallaceburg. That's one very famous one. The old woman that everybody thought was a witch who had her own farm, and the feud she had with her neighbor, and how a black crow had come and stirred up trouble on the neighbor's farm, and he shot it and hit it in the wing. And then the old woman wasn't seen for a few days, but when she was, her arm was bandaged up in a sling, and everybody freaked out.
Can
You
you
can
guys
get a
top
book
that?
about that, actually,
to me.
at the Department of Motor Vehicles in Wallaceburg.
Now, you guys have been around since the early 90s, correct?
Yeah, about 90, well, I think we were born in about 92. And
You do the math.
I'd say like 98, 99 we started putting records out. It's been a
Started
while.
as a trio there, instrumental surf psych trio, and evolved into a, I don't know.
Kept growing, adding members. Started as 3, now there's 5.
You were content for a while there just to do the Southwestern Ontario loop. And so
I would say content, but just we had to, out of necessity.
you were modest.
It was before MapQuest.
Yeah, we didn't know how to get anywhere.
Until that time, I thought Spain and Mexico were right next to each other.
Has there been a resurgence in the band to go above and beyond the 401 circuit?
Yes, a couple years ago we started touring proper. Did our first West Coast tour in 2006 to promote the record at the time, and toured again last fall, same route. And we'll be touring out to Halifax this September. We're going to get anywhere from a 4 to 7 song EP out for the fall to promote, like radio, head out on tour, and then we're actually going to record with Andy McGoffin, a London local favorite and very good producer and friend of ours, and slate for a early 2009 release with Andy.
How did Square Root of Margaret come about?
I think we were playing like a word association game of some kind.
/ drinking game.
Yeah, late in the wee hours, or early in the wee hours. And we just kept throwing oddness out there, and Margaret Squared and a bunch of other things popped up. And
I think the library was involved too, no?
yeah, I think we were looking through books and pointing at words. And,
In Chatham?
yeah,
In Chatham? They have a library in Chatham.
Well,
they do. But we weren't at the library.
It was a library.
A private
It was
library.
a private library.
Has anybody in
Adult
Chatham
library.
named Margaret come up to you and said, hey,
He used to date a Margaret
Yeah.
for many years in the band, but she was not the
let's
Margaret.
get that Margaret face again, ready? I'm going to make a prediction here. Square Root of Margaret, pop songs, great in the spring and summertime. I'm going to be longboarding. Once my foot heals, I busted my foot up doing something real dumb.
Yikes.
I'm back on the skateboard, and you guys will be in the iPod.
Nice escape.
You're going to be in, I think, a lot of people's iPods. How do you get it out to more people? Obviously, you play a lot of live shows. What are other means?
Carrier
That's-
pigeon, time machine.
Yeah, well, that's one thing we're looking into is more online distribution, because that's something we haven't. We are distributed through Scratch, but they are actually based in Vancouver, and then through them it's Sonic Onion. But again, it's just ordering the record stores solely. So we're not actually. You can get the record through our website, srom.net. But other than that, yeah, it's. We
I'm
need to look
building a
at.
catapult in my backyard.
Square Root of Margaret, thank you for being our lovely guest on the show.
Thank you, Drew.
You want to come around the bench? You ready?
Rural.
Rural.
All right, man, let's go. Come on.